Happy holiday guys, hope you're all enjoying yourselves. Little bit late to this one, but I've just had a chance to watch Pinocchio. Not that one, or what even is this one? No, for me, I was super interested in seeing director Guillermo del Toro bring a unique touch onto the classic tale of Pinocchio through the world of stop motion animation. It's almost unanimous in the public's appreciation for the characters and the world designs in any of his films. Hellboy, no, the other one, Pan's Labyrinth, Shape of Water, Pacific Rim. I'm not really saying anything new or groundbreaking here. And to be honest, I don't actually like the OG Disney Pinocchio. When I think more about it, it's just a half-written story with loosely connected moments strung together, or at least for me it was. And while I've heard the 2022 Disney remake is basically a rehash of the OG one, Netflix had partnered up here to bring us a twist on the tale we might be overly familiar with by now. Oh, and this is a spoiler-free review by the way. To start off, this is set during what appears to be World War II, in a small town somewhere in Italy. We follow a carpenter named Geppetto who, after tragically losing his son, yearns for nothing more but to see his boy return. One day, an angel brings a wooden puppet to life with the aim of making Geppetto feel whole again. And whilst those core story points are familiar, this iteration wastes no time in making itself stand above the others. Let's start off with addressing the stop motion animation itself. The animation here is wonderful. In today's day and age where most 3D animations are filled with big eyes and soft curves, we get this visually striking opposite, with gritty yet spectacular environments and characters with imperfect jaggedness, which makes its design feel so unique and interesting to look at. Pinocchio himself has just such a far better look to him than what I've seen in other films. There's a real charm to watching these characters animated to not be 100% smooth and lean on that stop motion feel, but to then flex with sand particles, explosions and water effects throughout. It gives it this feeling of you witnessing a written book coming to life almost. Story-wise, it had an uphill battle to win me over, purely because the foundation of the story I'm not too huge on, and it's certainly a better version of Pinocchio in that regards, but still isn't a story I'm overly fond of. I think this iteration improved the tale in a lot of great areas though. For starters, Geppetto has his own story arc here, watching him grow to accept Pinocchio for who he is and feeling like he has another son. Jiminy Cricket, or whatever his name is in this one, feels improved too, and now being able to be understood by Geppetto makes for a few other scenes to progress at better speeds. They also did away with that whole Paradise Island part as well and focused more on the exploitation of Pinocchio in numerous other ways. But I think my favourite addition here was a glimpse into the more supernatural elements. Pinocchio leans hard on the mysterious supernatural beings that first granted Geppetto his wish but then govern the laws of life and death. A new explored theme here is the theme of immortality, where Pinocchio converses with some fantastic new angelic beings in realms outside the original. And I think I preferred that theme of life and immortality more than I did the journey of Geppetto learning to love Pinocchio, which felt strangely rushed despite the amount of screen time spent on it. It's also a darker iteration of the tale, which makes me question how suitable it would be for young children. This feels like it's aimed towards adults more, but then contrasts with the overly simplistic story beats that were once designed for kids. To help aid us in this story though, we got some pretty great voice acting by a pretty A-list cast. Gregory Mann does a great job voicing the wooden boy, and whilst the character itself comes across as a little bit annoying to watch and hear from time to time, that's through no fault of his own. David Bradley as Geppetto was also great, to a point where I didn't even recognise it was his voice, and I thought Ewan McGregor brought a real healthy amount of vitality to his role in Jiminy Cricket to help lift a lot of those tones within the movie. The other standout for me was Christoph Waltz as our lead circus boss, where I feel the sinisterness in his voice that we've seen in films like Inglourious Bastard suited this character so well. You've also got the likes of Perlman, John Turturro, Finn Wolfhard, Cate Blanchett. Honestly, there's loads of people. And what you've heard me say in this video, to be honest, is probably what you were expecting. It's Guillermo del Toro putting his weird touch into beautiful animation to make it, well, beautifully weird. I would say if you've seen and enjoyed his other works, you'll love this, and to be honest, I don't like the story Pinocchio, but felt this one did a better job than all the others before it. I think the second half of this film is a lot stronger than the first, and it's something I'd recommend to people to try out. If you go into this with the right expectations, you'll enjoy experiencing something new. And well, that's my review guys. Let me know if you're going to check this one out. It's currently on Netflix to stream, so let me know your thoughts on the film down in the comments below. Hopefully you found this review helpful, and if you did, feel free to leave a like and subscribe, it always helps out. And as always, stay tuned for more reviews on movies, anime and video games. Until next time guys, take care. Bye bye.